Okay, welcome everybody. Thank you so much for being here. It is Wednesday, January 21st, 2026. This is our Wednesday night training. So every single Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, you can find us on tgdmeet.com. We're here live streaming on YouTube and a couple other platforms. And the purpose of our Wednesday night calls is to do some special training. So you'll see some different special guests come in. Sometimes Sandra does training, or Bree, or Jody, or Tim, or one of our other amazing people here in TGD. Tonight it's me. I'm Alex Head. I'm an affiliate and creator on The Great Discovery. And what I wanted to discuss tonight was how to sell your courses on TGD. And I'm going to take a little bit different of an angle, okay? But who here wants to sell more courses on TGD? Oh my God, right? That's why we all signed up, right? We signed up, we're like, hey, I want to sell my courses on The Great Discovery is going to help me, right? So today I'm going to lay it all out here. How does that actually work, right? How are you actually going to sell your courses or get your courses sold on The Great Discovery, okay? So I'll stop for questions as we go and make sure, we'll clarify. We'll go for maybe about 30 minutes here tonight. Maybe we'll go for the full hour. We'll see how long we go. But yeah, if you have any questions, we can definitely do that. But let me jump into my presentation and show you what we got for you here today. Okay. So first, let's get a little recap of the Great Discovery website. So here we are on the Great Discovery. You've seen some incredible improvements to the Great Discovery as we're coming up to our January 24th Global Founders Launch and Summit, which is this Saturday. So if you can attend that, please do. And like I said, you'll see some great improvements here on the website. We're talking about the creators today. We're doing some creator training, you could say, on the Great Discovery here tonight. So you'll see up here at the top, there's 3 different tabs: for learners, for affiliates, and for creators. And if you're doing anything creator related, uploading courses, content, checking your statistics, finding people who have maybe signed up for your courses, you're going to go to the For Creators tab. This is what we would call creator activity. So go ahead, make sure you're logged into your account, and then click on For Creators. Now you'll see here I have some stats about my courses. I have 9 published courses. I have 27 courses in my drafts. I'm working on a lot of courses. And I have about 700 people, 691 people who have taken my courses on the Great Discovery. Wow, that's a lot of people. That's amazing. If you don't have 700 people, let me show you how to get more people signed up for your courses, okay? Now, to check out what courses are published, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come here to My Courses, right? I'm under For Creators. I'm going to My Courses and Onboard Courses. Okay, so we're in the Onboarded Courses section. And you'll see here, these are all of the courses that are published. So when it says published, these are courses that are actually live on TGD. People can download them, take them, buy them. Now, you'll see that there's these little indicators up in the top left-hand corner. This one says Premium, Free, Genius, right? Academy, Free. What do these tags mean? Okay. Well, if we're creating a course or we're onboarding a new course, we can usually find it in our drafts. And you see, like I said, I have many different drafted courses. Let's go into this one here. I'm building one out on LinkedIn. When you're uploading or onboarding a course, it's really simple. This is what I love about TGD is they give you a template. You simply follow the template, and once you follow the template, your course is automatically put on the Great Discovery website, right? And the landing pages are built out, right? This page, once you fill out the template, it'll create you a beautiful landing page like this. It'll connect the shopping cart, set up the LMS system in the background, right? All you gotta do is follow the template. One of the things on the left-hand side here you'll see though is it says type, right? So this is where you indicate the type of course, and you see that we have a couple of different levels here, right? There's a couple of different types. There's free, there's genius, there's premium, and there's academy, okay? Free, genius, premium, and academy. These are our different types of products or courses, okay? Let's look into a little bit more what this actually means though, and how this is actually gonna apply to you selling more courses on the Great Discovery. Okay, so these are some of the categories, right? Free, Genius, Premium, Academy. And I'll zoom in here because I know some of the text is a little bit small. Now, why do we have these different categories? Well, this is something we call the Great Discovery sales funnel, okay? Now, how we have this set up is each one can lead into the next, okay? So what we kind of recommend here is that you have a course at each one of these levels. Now, do you need a course at each one of these levels? No, but you'll find out why you might want one at all of these levels. Okay, let me pause here for a second. People say, I want affiliates to go out there and sell my courses. And affiliates want to. But affiliates aren't the expert that you are. You are the expert. You're the course creator. You're the person who actually created the course. And so the best person to promote your course is always going to be you. Now, the affiliates can help and they can drive traffic and they can introduce people, but they're not going to be an expert like you are at that content. That's why you created the course and not the affiliate, right? So what we want to do is we want to make it really easy for affiliates to recommend your products and generate sales from your products. And so how is an affiliate going to do that? Let's say you have a coaching program and the coaching program is $1,000. Okay, does anybody have a coaching program that maybe is $500, $1,000 on the platform? Anybody? Hala does, Daniel does, yep. Okay, as an affiliate, that's hard for me to sell, $1,000, right? Now, I might know somebody and they might know you and maybe they, but if they don't know you, it's gonna be hard for me to convince them to buy $1,000 product. So how do we get them to eventually buy that $1,000 coaching program? How does an affiliate, how can an affiliate go out and successfully promote that? It's through the Great Discovery sales funnel, okay? So what I would do is the coaching program, it would be called an academy level program. We'll talk a little bit more about what academy level programs are, right? But it's essentially a $1,000 program, okay? And what we wanna do is we wanna use free content, genius content, and premium content to point to and to sell this. Okay, so that's kind of what we're going to be talking about here today is that kind of process. But let me break down first each one of these categories, okay? So on the Great Discovery, we have free content. And what's really cool about the Great Discovery is if you get somebody to download a free course with your affiliate link and they generate an account under your affiliate link, there's something called your lifetime customer. They're coded to you. They're locked to you for life. And if they first download that free course and then they go buy that $1,000 program, guess what? You're going to get paid on that $1,000 sales of the affiliate. And so what I would recommend is that you do absolutely have free content on the platform. If you're a creator, you should have free content on the platform that points to and directs people into your paid content, right? Because as an affiliate, it's really easy for me to recommend this free course. I could say, hey, oh my gosh, you need to take this free course by Daniel Rubenstein on lead generation. And who would download that, right? Then inside of that free course, Daniel is showing the value of his service. He's introducing himself. He's showing what he does. And he's even upselling, referencing, pointing people to the paid content. And he's going to do a much better job of explaining that and selling that than me as the affiliate, right? And so it's really important if you are a creator on the platform that you do develop free content, at least one course that directs people and upsells people into the paid content. Because again, the affiliates are very effective at promoting free content. They're going to have a much harder time at selling paid content. But these two go together, right? Because you need people to introduce people to the free content, to introduce people to Daniel, and then it's Daniel's job, or you as the creator's job, to create an effective presentation, an effective effective content that does reference and point to the paid content. Does that make sense to everybody? Is this clicking? Is this clocking to everybody? Right? Any question? Just right here. We're going to keep going, but I want to pause because this is a really important point. If you have paid content, I would ideally have a free piece of content that directs people into every bit of that paid content, right? Now, we could always try to sell them into the paid content, but like I said, it's sometimes better for the affiliate to point to a free product. And realize that too, as an affiliate, when you point at that free product with your affiliate link, that locks them to you for life. So if they do upgrade, you're gonna get paid your commission, even on that $1,000 coaching program. Okay, let's continue. Because that's not the only type of content, right? We have free content, of course, right? There's also other types of content on the platform. And let's look at these other types because they're all important. Genius Club content. So if you're not aware, we have something called the Genius Club on the Great Discovery. The Genius Club is a membership community. When you join the Genius Club, you get access to a whole bunch of different benefits, we'll say. You get access to a whole bunch of different benefits. I kind of compare it to Amazon Prime, right? If you shop on Amazon, you have Amazon Prime. If you use the Great Discovery, you have the Genius Club. Okay? Simple. The Genius Club gives you access to many different things. One, you're going to get access to Genius Club courses. Genius Club courses. So if you actually go to the Great Discovery platform, I'll go to the Great Discovery, and I'm going to look up a course, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the Great Discovery, I'm going to go to My Learning, and I'm going to go to Browse Courses. And you'll see one of the categories of courses is actually Genius Club. And so in order to actually take these courses, you need a Genius Club membership. I see Dr. Herbert Harris is in the audience right now. How to Make Good Decisions by Dr. Herbert Harris. Looks like a good course. It's got 4 reviews. I can enroll in it. Why? Because I have the Genius Club, right? So you got to get the Genius Club right now just to get this course by Dr. Herbert Harris, right? Okay. You get access to Genius Club courses. You also get access to digital marketing tools and analytics, right? So I can't show you my analytics right now because I might divulge some personal information, but you get advanced analytics and digital marketing tools, right? Our suite of AI Genius Club tools. If you didn't know, if you have the Genius Club, you can come to your navigation pane and you can click on AI Dashboard and you can go into the AI Genius Club. This is, again, one of the many benefits in the AI Genius Club, right? So I can create incredible images, right? I was creating some images earlier, right, about mixing essential oils. We were helping somebody onboard their courses. You can also create a Packers fan on, no, I'm just, okay. You can create lots of different images in here, right? Kitties and suits, right? You create images, you can create videos, you can create audios. There's tons of different tools. We don't have enough time. We've done a lot of training. We actually do a weekly training on the AI Genius Club, okay? Tools, we could go on and on. Language translation, you get Discovery Vox, right? We have a real-time translating Chrome extension tool. You also get that with the Genius Club. You get a 10% discount site-wide. So on Amazon, you get free shipping, right? You get Prime shipping. Guess what? You get free shipping on everything in the Great Discovery. It's digital. Everything's digital on the Great Discovery. You get free shipping. But since you got free shipping already, we're going to give you a 10% discount site-wide. That's another benefit of being a part of the Genius Club. And really important, if you're an affiliate, it's going to keep you active in our affiliate program. It's going to maintain your active status. Okay? So the reason that I mentioned this is Genius is actually one category of course, right? You can categorize your course as a Genius level course, right? So if I go to onboard courses, we'll go back. So we'll go to the For Creators tab. We'll go to onboard courses. We'll go to the type of course, onboard courses. We'll go into one of the courses that is in my drafts. And if I go to type, you'll see that Genius is a category. I can categorize this as a Genius Club course, and I can click Save. Now, like I said, in order for somebody to get this course, they need a Genius Club membership, okay? And you could say, hey, in order to access my course, you need to start your Genius Club membership yourself. And now you're not getting paid on the course sale, but you are getting paid on the Genius Club membership. And again, the Genius Club should direct people into other courses and content. Okay. Are there any questions before we move on to premium courses? Are there questions about Genius Club courses or the Genius Club? We don't want to go too deep into it, but I want to make sure we answer any question. Okay, Daniel, I saw your hand up.
Well, it might be a little premature, but could you also have that course that you put in the Genius Club as a premium?
No, each course only can have one category. Now, could you hypothetically upload the same content and have it available at multiple different levels, maybe one time in the Genius Club and then re-upload that content again and also have it as a premium course? You probably could, yes, Daniel. But I wouldn't recommend that. I would recommend that you have one type of the content in one place, but
sure.
Hypothetically. Yep.
Thank you.
Gregory Todd?
Yes, sir. Great presentation. Are you allowed to, if the course is free in Genius Club, can you share it to a non-Genius Club member?
No. In order to access Genius Club courses, you must have, the person who's taking the course must have a Genius Club membership.
Even if it's free?
If the course is Genius Club, then it's not free. It requires a Genius Club membership in order to access it.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir. Yep. Yep. Now, you as a creator, let's say you as a creator do not have a Genius Club membership. Oh no, why would you do that, right? But let's say you didn't. You can still publish courses to the Genius Club. Or I should say you can still publish Genius level courses. So if you are a creator and you do not have the Genius Club, can you post Genius level courses? Yes. Okay, let's move on. Let's look at our next category, premium courses. So premium courses are things that we call evergreen. They're evergreen, meaning that you don't have to update them, you don't have to change them, they don't require any of your personal effort. You could sell 1 million of them today and no sweat off your back. It's easy. They're things like courses, ebooks, audiobooks, workshops, guides, journals, frameworks, and it could go on and on and on. It's digital products that are evergreen. Like I said, you could sell 1 million courses tomorrow and it doesn't require any of your effort, as opposed to an academy course. So you'll look at our next category, academy course. Academy courses do require some personal interaction. Academy courses are things like one-on-one coaching programs, group coaching, consulting, seminars, events, master classes, workshops, boot camps, accountability programs, teaching and tutoring, training, and even a mix of done-for-you services. These are things that require your personal interaction. If you sold 1 million of them, you'd be really happy, but you'd have a lot of work to do probably, right? So these are things that are a little bit higher ticket, right? These are going to be probably between $5 and maybe $500. And these are in academy courses are maybe between $200 and upwards to, what's the top price, Sandra? $50,000 we can charge on TGD? Whatever, she says. Anything. Hey, sky's the limit, right? So these are our high ticket programs. Okay, so premium products, people always ask me pricing. How much should I price my course? Well, it's up to you, think about it, look at what's out there, and but usually premium products are anywhere between $500 and maybe $500. Now, once we start getting into coaching and these things, they can be a little bit more, right? Or maybe a lot more. Are there any questions about these two? We can dive in a little bit deeper. I'm happy to answer any questions, but are there any questions about premium courses or academy courses? Any questions about those?
Hi, Alex.
Hi.
I've been to Scarborough Pine Tree Society.
Okay. Did you have a question? I don't think she does. That's okay. Let's move on. Okay. No questions about premium or academy courses. Everyone's good on that. Super clear.
Tim Stewart.
Okay. I think she's hot mic there. That's fine.
Yes,
Okay,
but she did mention my name, so I'm kind of interested.
Right. Type it in the chat for us, Beth. We're having an issue hearing you correctly. Type it in the chat for us. All right. Sandra will watch the chat and she'll interrupt if anybody has a question. Okay, let's move on. Let's look at our last category of courses or products on the Great Discovery, we should say, is channels. Channels. So let's go to the Great Discovery. Here we are. Let's go back to thegreatdiscovery.com. Let's reset, go to thegreatdiscovery.com. So we've been talking about what we would call courses or products, right? So we come here, browse courses, and you'll see that we have those different types of courses, right? Free, Genius, Premium, and Academy. But we also have something else in the Great Discovery. We come up here to My Learning. We can also go to Browse Channels. So what is a channel on the Great Discovery? The channel is your private space. It's your private community, right? So I can go to any of these channels here. Let's go to, which one do we want to go to? There's so many. We have so many incredible channels on the Great Discovery. Let's just go to the TGD community channel, our most popular channel. Okay. So in here, this is a private space. And you can have memberships. So if you want to sell memberships, all the memberships in the TGD community are free, but you could charge a price, right? So if you want to charge a monthly membership, let's say you have a women's networking group, right? And it's $50 a month. Well, you could charge that $50 a month subscription fee right here within the channel and earn MMR, monthly reoccurring revenue. That's the dream, right? Monthly reoccurring revenue. Well, you can do that through a channel. In channels, you can post videos. You can do comments, so I can come into this welcome to TGD video and I can watch it. I can even send people directly to this page, right? With my affiliate link on it. And I could comment here just like the
Great Discovery.
Oh,
You've just
Sandra's talking to me. So the videos play, right? Videos work, they play. Even translations. This will be really fun. Let's listen to Sandra in Chinese.
欢迎来到大发现，你刚刚加入了最好的全球社区。
Wow, sounds great. Yeah, perfect. Got it in Chinese. So the language translation on the Great Discovery is available in the channels as well. And remember, guys, unlimited translation into all the different available languages, all these different available languages here, right? At no cost to you as the creator. So you want to do that. We'll give you more information on why you need to do that right now on Saturday, but definitely pre-translate your content, okay? I can come here and I could say, wow, Sandra, I listened to you in Chinese. Sandra, I listened to you in Chinese. So cool. Right? So this is our private community space. So if you want to build a community, and then I could, here's a comment from Gregory Todd. I could even reply to him. Right? So this is your private community space. These are channels, right? You can create channel membership communities. We have lots of different ones. Check them out, join some. And this is, what are our membership communities? They're places where you can generate monthly recurring revenue, build a community. If you have weekly content, let's say you do a weekly mastermind group or a weekly podcast, right? Well, you can post those in your channel. Those are what channels are for. So again, how are we using the TGD sales funnel, or what is the TGD sales funnel? Well, in an ideal world, we would have paid content on the platform. So you want to get something paid up on the Great Discovery, a course, an ebook, a seminar, a workshop, or training. You don't need all of them right now, but definitely get something up on the Great Discovery that's paid. Your next step, in my opinion, should then to create a free course that does a really good job upselling and informing people on why they should buy your coaching program, or why they should buy your 5-week-long course, or why they should join your community. And what I realize is that there's a lot of creators on the platform who don't have this. And they're saying, why aren't the affiliates selling my products? Well, you don't have the TGD sales funnel set up. There's no way for them to properly sell your products because they're not going to be as good at selling your products as you are. And so really what you should be doing is building incredible free content that's so valuable that people just can't wait to buy your paid products. And then tell the affiliates, hey, promote this. This is going to make you money, and it's super easy to promote. Super easy to promote. Let me show you an example of this on TGD. We got a guy here. His name's Daniel. He's great. Okay. And he has an incredible free product called Get Your Sheet Together. It's a free quick start to a clean, unified contact list. So, Daniel always says it's easier to follow up with people than it is to try to sell new people, right? And so he teaches you here how to get your sheet together, how to get all your contacts, your connections, your LinkedIn people, your Gmail people, and put them all into one list. It's an awesome, awesome course. And I actually helped Daniel make this, and we made this together. And in the course, there's a call to action, and it says, hey, if you need help with this, if you need more information, well, book some more time with Daniel. He can either do it for you, or you can meet in a 1-hour session and do it together. And so this is a really good example of, if you want, you can just look up Daniel on the platform, or we can even put a link in the chat for people. Take that course, and I think after you take it, 1, you're going to get tremendous value out of it, but 2, you're also going to be like, you know what, Daniel's a pretty smart guy. I might want to work with him more. Right? I might want to partner with him or look at some of his other courses on the platform, and that's what that free course does. Okay, pause there. Is this blowing people? Like, is this new information? Heard this before? Helpful? Give me some feedback. I got to hear how you guys are, digesting this. Go ahead, Joyce Christie.
Yes, Alex, thank you. This is mind-blowing. My question is, so I can use the channel to get my affiliates together to promote a free course if I have a free course, or any course that I may have.
Absolutely.
Do I have that correct, or I haven't hooked that up properly?
You are correct. Yep. Another interesting thing too is you could even have a free membership within your channel. Get people subscribing to the free membership, getting value out of that free membership, and then within that same membership community, upselling them into the paid membership. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a free course. It could also be a free membership within your channel. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Diane Wolf.
This is absolutely fantastic. I do have a quick question. So let's say I look at that Get Your Sheet Together course with Daniel Rubenstein, and I want to recommend it to others. And so I would use my greatdiscovery.com and my affiliate link thing. When people then go and they've never signed up before, is it clear what they need to do, or do I need to give more instructions? Will they just land at the Great Discovery and go, I don't know what to do now? Yeah, that's a great question. So let's talk about activating your affiliate link. So when you refer people to the Great Discovery, you get credit as the person who referred them, okay? Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
what we're going to do is we're going to go to the Great Discovery. We're going to make sure we're logged into our account first. Make sure you're logged in. Okay, up here on the top, we're on our home screen. What
Yeah.
you're describing there, Diane, is affiliate activity. And so
Mhm.
first, we're going to go to our affiliate tab. And what
Okay.
you're going to do, this is going to make sure that everywhere you go on the Great Discovery website, your affiliate link is attached. What you're going to do is you're going to see your affiliate link right here.
Yeah.
So you're going to go to log in, go to For Affiliates, and just click on that link. What that's
Yeah.
going to do is it's going to put your link up here in the top, essentially ensuring that you're on your replicated website, right?
Okay.
Now I could go back to that course by Daniel. It's called Get Your Sheet Together right here. Boom, click on it. I just use the search feature up here, and now I'm on the course. And you'll see up here at the top, my affiliate link is attached. So I could use any of the share buttons over here, right? We have these convenient share buttons. I could also copy this link and I could send this to somebody.
Wow.
Now let me open this up in an incognito window so you can see what they see. So when a new customer, they'll register here, right? It'll ask them, hey, do you already have an account? Log in. Or no, continue shopping as a new customer, or they can just click exit. This is what a new customer who's not logged in is going to see.
Mhm.
Okay. You'll see here there's a green button that says click here to access.
Mhm.
Okay. So what they're going to do is they don't have an account, they want it, so they're going to click here to access, and then it's going to give them the option. Would they like to start as a free learner or free affiliate? Neither option's free. It's totally up to them. I would recommend they become an affiliate because it's also free, and then they could recommend it, do the same, right? But if they want to do free learner, they're more than welcome to do that as well. So they click there, they fill out this short, this brief information here, check the box, and create the free account.
Right.
Okay. Once they do that, they'll get access into the course. You could also direct them to go back to my learning, my courses. And every course you've ever downloaded on the Great Discovery is in your my courses section. So if you want to see, hey, what did I download on the Great Discovery, or where's that other course, or how do I do that? Just go to my courses, and you'll see in the my courses section, I'm taking a lot of courses on the Great Discovery, right? Or I'm in the process of it, right? And you can download unlimited courses. If you have a free account, you can download unlimited free products, right? If you want these other ones, the Genius ones, you have to have the Genius Club. If you want the premium ones, you got to buy them. If you want the Academy ones, you got to buy them too. But if I ever want to go back and look at my catalog, I can look at it there. Does that make sense, Diane?
Yes, it does. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Tim Taylor.
Hey, great training, Alex. I love it. A great way of laying it out. It's really refreshing. Good job.
Thank you.
I just want to make a shameless plug for Daniel Rubenstein. We were reviewing his course because we wanted to kind of thinking about, we need some good tools for our affiliates. So we're thinking of things that we can bundle in. So he sent over a sample of the course. We got it off the site, really. Sandra and I were looking through it, and we just went through it, just took his little freebie course, and we pulled out of there. Remember one thing, we're a database company. We got databases everywhere. But just in little things that I didn't even know I had, we pulled over 20-something thousand records all out of addresses and emails and contacts that were in our LinkedIn and in our phone and in our email account. I didn't even know that were there, right? So we pulled them all out. We got 20-something thousand. Daniel says, hey, I can help you clean those out. So just today, he sent us back a list of 6,000, 7,000, 7,500 clean, polished leads that are ready to go that I didn't know I had, and they're just in time for promoting this event. It's like, thanks, Daniel. But that's the whole thing. He put up that freebie course. Yeah, we own a company. I might or might not have bought a course right off the bat, but he's sending on, dang, look at that. So it's like, all right, let's go to the next step. It's kind of a no-brainer. Put out good value, and it leads right into that upsell. And in this case, it's a win. You guys got to do it. That's why it's going to be in every free and paid affiliate enrollment going forward. You will automatically get Daniel's course. It's pretty cool.
Love that, Tim. I've had a similar experience with Daniel. I had about 4,000 people in my CRM. I talked to Daniel, and I think I discovered 8,000 more, right? Almost doubled or tripled my, so awesome product. And, look at that. That's exactly, Tim is our archetypal customer, right? Business owner, one of our archetypal customers, business owner, right? Wants to learn a little bit, doesn't know who Daniel is, took his free course. What was it, Tim? 10 minutes? Short 10 minutes, takes it, tremendous value, awesome result. And now he's like 1,000 times more likely to work with Daniel because he's already kind of worked with Daniel a little bit through his free course and seen the value.
No, I mean, we were so impressed upon it, we're actually putting it into everybody's course.
There you go. Right?
I'm going to just add, if you guys are going to get your nails done, take your tablet with you, watch the free course. I literally went through it while I was getting my nails done, came home, started downloading content.
There you go.
That's how simple he lays it out perfectly, guys. I cannot say enough about Daniel's course. It's amazing.
Yep. Go to the Great Discovery. You can just search Daniel's name, all in entry. A lot of different ways to find his course, but definitely. Let's go to some more questions here. We got some hands up. Sandra, your hands up. I mean, do you have another? You're just kind of adding to that, or just make sure?
I was just adding. I kind of jumped. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. Brian Yoakum. We got a question, Brian Yoakum?
Yes. If a pastor signs up and is putting his messages up as free content, and he has a staff of youth pastor, or ladies pastor, several different pastors kind of thing. As long as they are putting up free content, can he put anything from his staff on it?
Of course. Yeah. You, as a creator on the Great Discovery, you can upload an unlimited amount of content. The caveat being, it must be owned by you. You must be the creator of the product, the owner of the product. It cannot be copyrighted material, can't be illegal or inappropriate. But as long as it meets those qualifications, you own it. You get unlimited content on the Great Discovery forever for that one-time creator fee. If you do a channel, if you're putting in a channel, there's that channel fee, right? But one really important thing about our channel, if you were, let's say you want to start a channel on the Great Discovery, you see the value in it, you want to start one, okay, start your channel. If you refer 3 other people to start their own channel, your channel membership becomes free. You no longer have to pay for it anymore. And you get your own channel on the Great Discovery. So you just got to refer 3 other channel owners, pretty easy to do. And you get your channel for free, which is an awesome value.
But does each sub-pastor have to join as a creator to put up free stuff, or only if he wants to have paid courses related to it?
Everybody who uploads content on the Great Discovery, if they're uploading it from their individual account, if let's say let's say here's person 1, right? And they're the boss, they're the CEO, they're the owner of the company, and then they have an assistant, right? Well, only the account that has purchased the creator membership can upload content. Now, could this person log into this person's account since they're a part of the same company and upload their content too? Absolutely. Here's the other thing. If this person, their employee, they can become an affiliate and they can just refer the content on that main account. So yeah, to answer your question, simply, if you want to upload content on the Great Discovery, you need a creator account. If you're under one organization, can you put all the content under one account and then refer it through sub accounts or through affiliate accounts? Yes, you can. So that's how I would set it up. Yes, but we don't recommend, I'll say this, we don't recommend that you share an account with anybody except somebody who is in it has to be the same business. So Tim Taylor and Sandra Harry, they can share an account. They're husband and wife and they run their business together, right? I should not be sharing an account with Daniel. We're friends. I like the guy, but it's my account. It's his account. We need 2 separate accounts. Okay.
And for what it's worth, I'm not sharing anything with Sandra's account.
That's a good point. See, even within marriages, maybe not a good idea. You could have 2 accounts. Okay.
Alex, because it's all mine.
That's right.
It's all mine.
He's protecting himself, right? Yeah. You need something. He'll carve out his little, account over here. And okay. Let's go to Beth. Beth, let's see if we can get if you have a question, go ahead. Any questions, Beth? Unmute for me, please.
It's me. I typed in Woodford's Family Services.
Oh, Beth, we can't understand you. Your volume is too low. Type it in the chat for us, Beth, and we're more than happy to answer your question. We got to type it in the chat, unfortunately. We can't hear you. Joyce, go ahead.
I think I just had another dopamine hit. My 2 people that I enrolled with these large organizations, and you're talking about get your sheet together.
Yep.
And I'm wondering how valuable that would be to them.
Oh, so valuable. I think almost every business can find tremendous value out of what Daniel's doing. Really, almost every business, because every business needs a list. Every business emails people. And just these really quick changes that Daniel teaches, can really radically increase the amount of people in your pipeline, how many people you can do business with. And, so it's just an awesome course. So yeah, no, I would recommend all affiliates have that course in your repertoire. First, take it yourself so you can learn some of the skills so you have some people to reach out to, then use that same list and go out there and promote Daniel's list. And then those people can promote Daniel's list, and now you're growing your team, right? It's an awesome thing.
Thank you.
Yep. Yeah, Daniel says nonprofits can also leverage this.
Hey,
absolutely.
Hey, Alex.
Beth, your volume is too low. Type it in the chat for me, okay?
Hey,
We just can't hear you.
Will you share with Tim?
Yeah, we're gonna mute. Okay. Any other questions? Any other questions?
I'm sharing with Tim.
Any other questions? All right. Let's talk about some helpful support calls. So you're like, yes, I want to upload a course. Yes, I want to do the channel, right? I want to have a channel in a community group, but there might be some technical things, right? So I want to show you the process of actually, one, some of the different meetings that we have throughout the week where you can get help and support. And then two, some of the different tutorial videos and some of the different help videos that you can find on the Great Discovery if you're trying to do this, okay? So here we are on the Great Discovery. Again, we're going to do creator activities. So we're going to go to 4 creators. Okay. Now, if you're trying to upload and onboard your courses, like you want to create that premium course, that academy course, you're going to go to 4 creators, my courses, onboard courses. And if you are working on a course, what I find is a lot of people, they forget that there's a drafts folder. And so every single time they come to make a course, they start over and they click onboard a new course. So before you onboard a new course, make sure that you haven't been working on the course in your drafts. Okay? If you don't see it in your drafts anywhere, okay, go ahead and click on onboard a new course. Okay? When we come into the course, another thing I want to show you here is we have these videos right here, guys. Course onboarding help video, free on-demand translation video, discount creator courses video, right? So we have all these videos. You just click on it and boom, here's a tutorial on how to upload courses, very detailed, from Sandra Harry, right? Here's a course on how to do pre-translations. How do you translate your content? It's right there. How do you do discounts? Guys, we've got a video on everything, okay? Just gotta check. So that's how you do that. Channels, if you want to create a channel, I'm in the 4 creators tab, I can click on channels. Okay, this is going to take me into the back end of the channels. And we have a couple of different resources for channels. So if you actually go to the Great Discovery and you just search channels, you'll see that we have creating a channel on the Great Discovery. This is actually a free course. This is a free course. So if you need help creating a channel, we have this free course on how to create a channel, very detailed, totally free. Okay. I also want to point out 2 meetings throughout the week that you can attend too, or a couple of meetings. So all of our TGD meetings can be found if you're logged into your account, you go to events, you go to calendar. Here's our calendar of events, and we have a lot of different events. And it's good news because that means you can get help and support when you need it. So do you have to attend all of these events? No. But they're here and available when you do need them. Right? So we try to be very available for you, and please come to these meetings. We started these meetings, guys, to help you, right? And so please come to these meetings regularly, or when you need help, because these are the best times. If you want like an answer, if you want help, this is really the best calls to do. And we design these calls and have these calls specifically for that reason. Okay, let's look at some different calls where you can get help and support as a creator. One call I want to point out is this call here, and let me zoom in a little bit. Okay, let me zoom in a little bit here. We have a call every Tuesday. It's this one right here. It's Tuesdays. I'm in Eastern time right now. Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern, the great Sandra Harry does a training course onboarding working session. You can read the description down here. In the session, we take you through the course onboarding process. If you have your course ready to be onboarded, or if you're still creating your course, this is a great session to show you the entire process. So Sandra does this every single Tuesday. It's an awesome call to attend if you're a course creator and you need any help onboarding your courses. Sandra, any comments about this course? Anything people should know about it, or what to expect? Or
you guys come, and like Alex said, it is a place to come where if you're having an issue, you want to see how the onboarding works, you've got a trouble with your course, I can have you share your screen, I can have you help you. It's a working session. We actually get people's courses up. So that's what these, like Alex said, that's what these courses are all designed for, to help you guys succeed on the Great Discovery.
Yes, ma'am. Yep. Love that. Yeah, I don't know any other platforms that do this, guys, that give you one-on-one help and support, on uploading your products to the platform. That's one of our calls, okay? We also have this call here. This is this is Thursdays at 10 a.m. Eastern. And this is done by Jody Lemieux. Jody Lemieux is amazing. She's a creator. She's an affiliate on the Great Discovery, and she's very generous to do this training on channels. So if you want to start your channel, if you want to have a channel membership, if you want to sell memberships or post content or do your podcast, come to this, and Jody gives you one-on-one help and support on how to upload to your channel, how to add content to your channel, how to categorize memberships or build memberships. So this is another incredible resource for you throughout the week that I highly recommend you put on your calendar and you attend. Okay. If you do want to put any of these events on your calendar, what you can do is you can click on the event. Click right here on the event page. Let me do that again for you a little bit slower. Right here, the event page button right there. That will then take you to this page right here. You can click add to calendar and then choose what calendar you'd like to add to, so it saves it, so you don't forget about it. Okay. Are there any questions on uploading to channels, uploading your courses? Hey, Frank, good to have you here. Any questions on that process? Uploading your courses or posting into a channel? Deborah in the chat says, do we have to have videos ready for the Tuesday call? If you have videos in your course, it would be helpful for sure, yes. It's really helpful if you do come to that call with the content that you do want to upload to that course. Do you need every single aspect of your course done in order to get started? No. How I go about, anybody want to know how I start building my courses out? I've published many courses to the grade. Anybody, Sandra, did you? Are you just saying you want
to comment?
Yeah,
One
please.
of the things a lot of creators are doing is they're coming to the onboarding course before they start creating content or while they're creating content, so they can understand what the platform, the formats and stuff. And so it's really helped a lot of them work in progress as they go. I've got a lot of new ones coming in just to see what it's like. So that works too, Alex. So really, you can have content, not have content. It's completely open to whatever you need.
Well, it's a great call too, because you could see maybe another creator uploading their course and seeing the, what the process that they're going through. What are they missing, right? So, yeah. Okay. No guys, there has to be a question. Type it in the chat. How do you get to the calendar, Deborah said. Let's look at that again. So let's go to the Great Discovery. We'll go, let me zoom out here. I'm too zoomed in. Okay. Deborah, you're going to go here. You're on events. Calendar. There we are. There's a little tutorial on how to operate the calendar. You'll see a list of our upcoming events. I like the calendar view, so it's down here. It will indicate the date, and you just find anyone that you want to attend. Okay. Any other questions in the chat?
Alex, I do have a comment.
Yes, please.
I got a lot of farm boy operating up here, so I'm a little slow on the uptake sometimes. So this is a lot overwhelming for me, but the amount of tutorials you have out here really is kind of simplifying. It's going to take me a while, but once I get it, I'm looking forward to seeing where this process will take.
Right.
Not just my program, but our life. So I just appreciate you being out here and doing this.
Oh, you're very welcome. And yeah, for people who are new, hey, this may seem like a lot of information. We totally understand. And this is why we have those support calls all throughout the week. It's designed for you to come to learn a couple of things, go away, and then you're gonna leave this call today and you're gonna say, wait, what did I just learn? Okay, well, we have the calls throughout the week so you can keep plugging in and keep learning. But also, we have an archive. So if you go to that same tab here, you go to events and you go to video archive. This call we're doing here right now is recorded and it will be in our archive for you to watch later. So all of our trainings we're live streaming right now, right? This is recorded and will be available later in our archive. And another really cool part is you can watch it in different languages. You can translate it and people in even other countries can watch the replays. in their native language, which is really cool. So yes, how do we get there again? One more time. I want to get the video archive. Alex taught some really amazing stuff tonight. Where's the recording? Okay. Events, video archive. You're going to see the entire video archive here. Give us a second to get this uploaded. They upload almost right away, but give us a little bit to get it up in the archive. So this will be up here in the archive relatively shortly, but you'll find a whole catalog of trainings, recordings in here, and they're all free. Tim Taylor.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I'm kind of a lot like Tim. You know, I'm not super
Also named
fast on the computer, right? You know, when it comes into learning different things. So over time, it took me a while, and now I can onboard content pretty quickly. I navigate my way around the course, and you know, we own the darn platform, so I have to. But when it comes down to onboarding content, one of the things that we just found is a lot of people is, you know, you can spend a few minutes getting up and learning, and there's lots of stuff. There's a lot of functionality. So we just put together a hire an expert program. So you want to, you know, it's like, hey, I want to do this. I just don't have time or the inclination to go monkeying around on all this thing. You can get the hire an expert program, and somebody will come up and take your content if you got it in order and get it all set up and structured and linked and all done and knock it out in a couple of hours at a very low fee. And sometimes that's a good option. So that might be for some people as well. If you're interested in that, you can just reach out to support. They'll get you set up and get an expert on to help you. It's usually pretty darn quick to get something done like that. So just a thought.
Yeah, another great option for sure. Yeah, Tim, you said, I'm a lot like Tim. You are Tim, actually.
Yeah, the other
Just
Tim.
joking. The other Tim, okay.
He meant the good-looking Tim.
Exactly. That's exactly. I was just
like the
say
good-looking Tim. Okay, you're right. All right, got about 10 minutes left here, guys. I have to fill it. You know, we have an incredible course creator spotlight coming up, but we got about 10 minutes left here. We're talking all about onboarding courses, creating our TGD sales funnel, free content, genius content, premium content, academy content, channels. I know you all want to get your content up there, and what's holding, here's a question. Instead of question for me, let me give you a question for you. What's holding you back? What's stopping you from getting that thing you want to get up on the Great Discovery? Raise your hand, type it in the chat. Love to hear it. We're not going to, dive into it and make it explain it all. I just want to hear kind of what it is. Type it in the chat. We'll read off some. We want to hear where you're struggling or why, I get content up on the platform. I've done it a couple of times. Time. Okay. Time is a good one. Yeah. Tim was mentioning that if time is the issue, we have a hire the expert program. They can pretty much do it all for you. No time at all. There's only 24 hours in a day, 7. Yeah. Hey, trust me, I know. Time zone. Okay. Working on it, perfecting it, honing it down. Got it. How to create my own course, sitting down and deciding what to upload. Okay. Kind of what I'm seeing here is, time can be an issue. I understand everybody's busy. Starting recording on my 9th course today. Wow, that's awesome, Stephen. Yeah, I've seen actually a lot of your courses up there, Stephen. You've done a great job publishing courses. Yeah, I mean, what I would say is, start uploading the course. So I was going to say, how do I start uploading courses? I start by actually going into TGD and starting to fill it out. So even if I don't have it all done, what I love about TGD, do you have course creation templates? Yes, we do. Actually, the course uploading process is a template, okay? So here's what I like to do, is I like to go to if I'm struggling to upload a course, what I'll do is I'll actually just start going in and start completing some things I do know about the course, because I can always go back and change it. It's not finalized until you click published. So if you're struggling to create a course, what I would recommend is start by just going into onboarding courses and to start to fill out just even briefly, even just in 1 or 2 sentences, the different parts of it. Mm-hmm. So I'll come here, I'll click on onboard courses, and I'm going to upload a course on, on how to upload a course to the Great Discovery. How to upload a course to the Great Discovery. Okay. Now I don't have my full 300 character description, but I could say this is a free course on how to upload any type of course onto the Great Discovery. Okay. Now, am I going to maybe improve that? Yes. But you know what? I can still move on. I'll click my skill level, which is going to be a basic course. The content rating, which is going to be available for everybody. Save and continue. You know what? I don't have a cover image right now. That's okay. Don't let it stop you. We can always do this later. I'll do this later. We even give you the option to do it later. Now it's describing kind of what I taught you here today. So it does, when you're onboarding a course for the first time, kind of walk through what do all these different levels mean to help you decide what category you should make your course. This is a free course. It's an introduction basic course. I'm going to do it as a free course, so we'll just click continue, and then we'll select free right here as the category, or as the type, I should say, as the type. And again, it gives you some recommendations over here on the right. Now, these are recommendations, right? They're not necessarily the law, right? But they are good recommendations to go by. So save and continue. You get up to 3 categories to do your course. So I'm going to do content creator, because this is for people on TGD. I'm going to do entrepreneurship and business. And I'm going to do, let's see what else, teaching and education. Okay, now maybe those are great. Maybe I want to change them later. I'm just going to keep moving on so I can start to make progress. Under the original language, I'm going to put English, because I am an English speaker. Save and continue. And then the what you'll learn section. Again, it doesn't need to be perfect. I'm just going to say, you'll learn how to upload a course to TGD. And the requirements, I could just say none, no prior requirements necessary. You could even say, I'll do this later. Save and continue. Again, there's recommendations on the left. I need to upload a trailer. You know what? What is a trailer? Some people get caught up on this, guys. It can be very simple. It can be you on Zoom, 1 to 3 minutes long, right? 3 minutes max, just describing your product. Hop on Zoom, click record. That's one way to do it. You can do it on your phone. And what you're doing here in this trailer is you're speaking about your course. You're selling your course. Why should somebody take this course, right? That's what this is describing here. So here are some other recommendations. Well, I'll just click finish. I don't have my trailer now. I'll record it later. Great. Look, boom. What's next? Congratulations. You've successfully onboarded a course. Let's go here and manage content. And now I can start actually uploading the content. Guys, I'm already about 50% done with my course. Literally. Now, once you fill this out, you can preview it. So I can come here and I can preview it. Look at this beautiful landing page. Right? So this is all created. The backend's created once you get that course published, right? Now, people are going to ask me, Alex, what should I do for my description? What should I do for my title? What should I do for my price? What should I do for this? Every single, right? My best recommendation is take courses on the Great Discovery. See what they did, right? And you'll find that there's a lot of different approaches, and isn't necessarily one approach or one only, except there's lots of different diversity. Now, can we help you and help you format it in this type of stuff? And are there do's and don'ts? Of course. But I think if you just start to go through that process of filling out those parts, you'll find that you actually have a lot more in the course, or you'll discover what you need for the course, right? So that's how I start building my courses. Once I have an idea for a course, I'm like, oh, I want to do a course on that. I'll actually go in and I'll just do that part. Maybe I'll just do the title and I'll do the description and what I kind of want to do, and then I can come back to it later and update it and build it as I go. Doesn't have to be all done right then. Anybody else do their? Well, I don't know about that. Hope that helps. Okay, let's check the chat. Can you change your course from free to paid if you change your mind about the cost, especially if it's not yet published? Thanks. I'm in the process of, yes, absolutely. You can change. So as long as your course is not published, you can make changes to it. You would make changes to a course that isn't published in your drafts. If a course is in your drafts, you can make any type of change that you want. Once it's published, it's locked, okay? Can you still change it? Can you update it? Yes, you can. But what you need to do is you need to put it back into drafts. Okay? The reason that it goes through an approval process is because, one, we need to make sure that the course is complete. We actually find that a lot of people miss things, and we want to double check it to make sure that it's complete. We also make sure that you own the content, that it's your content, that you're not uploading the newest Spider-Man movie to the Great Discovery. We don't want to get in trouble like that. And we also make sure that it's appropriate, it's not X-rate, that type of stuff, right? So that's why we do the check on it. We need to check it for that reason. And then it's published and it's available on the platform, okay? If you need to edit it, you'll just email. I'll put it in the chat. You're going to email creator@thegreatdiscovery.com. And in that email, you're going to say something like, hey, my name is Alex Hitt. My email is, my username is, and I'd like to put this course, give them the title of the course, back into drafts. That's it. Then within a very short period of time, support will reach out to you, tell you, great, we're working on it. Within a day or two, your course will be back into drafts. You can make any edit that you want, make the edit, then resubmit it for approval, and it'll go back up. I've had people do this, and they've gotten it all done, taken down, put into drafts, back up on the platform in literally a day or 2 days. It's a very quick process, okay? But you do need to email creator@thegreatdiscovery.com. Sandra, any thoughts on that? Or comments?
Yeah, absolutely. That is the way to do it. And like Alex said, we will allow changes to published courses. But what I really want my creators to think about is let's get good, polished, no spelling errors, no grammatical errors, because it does take human resources to put those back in draft and your time to go make changes. So really polish your content when you're doing that the first time. I mean, I've had many courses come through and we're correcting them for grammar errors and things like that. You guys are course creators, and I'm just going to say it, but we're better than that. So that's my one thing. But yeah, I totally get it. If there's a price change that really needs to happen, yes, we can do that. It's just not something we want to be doing every other day. So please think through your courses when you're doing them, but we can be very, very flexible. Peter's got another question, Alex. What are the rules for course creation?
What are the rules for course creation?
Yeah, so I'm a little, Peter,
Hey guys, we're also about running out of time, so if we can wind this down. I do want to introduce our next speaker coming up here in just a minute. So we're going to be moving into the new course spotlight in just a couple minutes.
Yeah, and Tim, I don't see Wanda.
Oh, she's
Wanda,
here.
if you're on, can you please raise your hand and let me know if you're under a different...
I'm here.
Oh, there she is. Hey, Coach Wanda.
Coach
Hello.
Wanda. I was looking, I couldn't find a thank you for raising your hand. But rules on course creation: clean, good, wholesome content, educational, non-political. We're not a political platform. We are not a social platform, okay? Social media platform. So those are kind of the vast rules. All right, let me go ahead and get the live stream stopped, and then we will get ready for Wanda. Hang on one second.